Let's go. I'm gonna do a little rhyme. I hope you like it. I've heard beats and I've heard streets. Go. Every day, everything, any by any means, I gotta do it like X marks the spot. And I know that this is much more than any drop could ever amount to when somebody call a copter. What you down to? What you about, dude? I don't need to have you explain anything, cause I know that my enemies gotta mean many dreams put together, combination on a certain constant rotation at every single time I'm trying to find the patience to look into this hospitable mind state kind of grind. I guess I can't really define it unless I describe it, unless I just grind it into my skull, encrypt it with all that bull and get ready to push or pull the envelope or any given slope or still a wax in the climax. I gotta think back to everything that my mind maps out into a blueprint. I think two things at the same time, only to make you think that the same grind could be split like Bloods and the Crips. This mentality could never be split, but yet it could. And yet I spit only to give you the venom in each direction, but not even the venom as much as the perfection. I'm trying to address this the best I can, but the justice doesn't come as best as it should, like asbestos painting off the wheel, painting off the, peeling off the wall and the paint chips and everything. The pain drips like blood, can't really stop it, but this rush will come as soon as it's done. I guess I succumb to every single feeling I've ever had that was numb. I guess I gotta keep on running, out running every single guitar or drum ready to bang me like that, bang me. I gotta think back to when I was happy, when I wasn't angry, when it was everything I had that was. Many think, many think, many drink. Everything is just a game to you. Just a pain, just a game till you touch the pain. Don't really know what to say, but the gray seems to fade away as soon as the middle balance is caught at a sizzle. I try to drizzle the challenge. I'm trying to not make it rain at the same time. I'm trying to make you fathom each type of outcome I'm trying to make happen, but the pattern seems to get lost in the middle of the fraction of probabilities. And I know you're probably feeling me. Corner shop mentality. This corner shop mentality, trying to sense reality. But everything gets worse, but the change don't come until you put in that dirt, doing that work. See children every day on the streets dying. What do we do besides just deny it? I don't even want to listen to it. I like silence. So I cut the TV off and like violence up inside my own mind until I find that I realize that I have been the selfishest imaginable. I guess it's fathomable. I guess I gotta think back to when I pulled much more than stunts, much more than fronts. How come I've succumbed to every feeling that was not supposed to be here? These trivial images, I guess I see you like you see me. And yes, we both see what we don't see, what we won't see, or refuse to see because we hope he goes away. He is in the little boy or the girl's souls that slowed today, rolled in a grave, or not enough worth to be rolled up in dirt. And I'm wondering what we're all worth in the first place. And I don't care where your birthplace is or what the birth rate is. The population is growing, but everybody just keeps getting colder. And I'm wondering what happened to the emotions. Did they get trapped in the emoticons that we got on our bonds, on our arms, on our fingertips each time we write in the chat room screens? I wonder whatever happened or what truth brings. I guess the lies swing and sing just like a birdie or that pendulum beneath it. Everything seems to turn to dust, but yet we still don't believe it. I guess you could see this as just a philosophy, but your psychology must admit to this is not a monopoly. You roll that dice, you only get one life, so my chances are you don't play that twice. Like, don't play that twice. You don't play that twice. You don't play that twice. You don't play that twice. And it's like everything seems to freeze in time. And I'm trying to show you different degrees and signs. But at the same time, I'm trying to decree the divine. Message, essence, presence into your dome. Without you realizing this is much more than your shin to your bone. Trying to skip beyond what your skin is to your tone. Because the so shallow state of mind seems to work through your bone marrow when I'm trying to take the time to just graze the line so I can take the time again to make you mine, and mine as in mine. And I hurt first and foremost, not for myself anymore, but for those who've been dispersed by the kinfolk or repressed by anybody else in the skin tone underneath the caliber or whatever else you like to look at life as a challenger. I'm trying to go head to head, toe to toe with it every single time I release my flow with it, but I don't realize that you just focusing in on the wrong things. So many things how the fucking song sings is not something you should bring into your conversation. I'm trying to show you much more than just constipation, rehabilitation, nation, and everything else is just a bit of contemplation. Just take the time to reflect and affect everything you are, everything you will be, everything that scars, everything that kills me, everything that fills me, everything that will be a chill up my spine. Real S this time ticks away, talking everybody that drops one after another, including my son, my sister, my daughter, or my brother. It doesn't really matter whether I got love for you or him or more than I do for myself. You still must go whether or not, first and foremost, before me or not. But I realize that this time spent has been only on my rhyme sense, and I've been not the same since then. Since when, you may ask, since my skin bent into an indent and imprint into my system. My system broke out of the matrix, broke out of these places, broke out of these faces, broke out of this attic of mind stages. And I've realized I've just turned pages, only to close that chapter in the book. I'm trying to look faster than a hook could ever get you hooked onto it. I'm trying to capture much more than looks this time around. Vain, no, I'm just going with the chain. Adrenaline as it comes, just rushing for the brain. Pain drizzles out, sizzles out every time the riddle's out. Trying to figure out just what I'm trying to say with the symbol. How come you didn't get it? Well, the simple doubt is something that prevents everything else from working in a certain way that these serpents slither through the grass just to slither through the grass just to get that cash. I'm trying to wonder where you just to get that pass of life and everything in between. That's right, the light will never be shown or represented as light as it should be. The fight this could be much more than a war against arms, a war against these charms that seem to just bomb us every single direction, trying to just calm us with the eye of the storm and just swarm us. All around I see bees and wanners, and everything around me is running and gunners and stunners and fronters, and I'm trying not to get gunned up or gunned down. Cause as soon as the sun's down, I realize that the night sky will only increase the crime rate along with the stars, along with the stars, along with the stars, increase the crime rate along with the stars, along with the stars, along with the stars, increase the crime rate along with the stars, along with the stars, along with the scars.